April 25th, 2026. The White House Correspondents Dinner. The room is densely packed with high-ranking politicians and national media. At exactly 8:40 p.m., the environment changed. A disruption triggered a mass evacuation, creating an immediate gap in the official record of the evening. Because Donald Trump was associated with the event, public speculation focused on a possible assassination attempt. However, the raw data shows no verified evidence of targeting. No official statement or forensic report indicates that he was a specific objective. While the high-profile name amplified the noise, the absence of verified data remains the most significant feature of the event. We are looking at a vacuum of information. To understand the breach, we have to look at the baseline security environment. Events of this scale utilize multiple, overlapping layers of defense and rigid, mandatory check systems for every entry point. The protocols are designed so that a silent, unrecorded entry into the main hall should be physically impossible. To see where the system failed, we need to focus exclusively on the sequential timeline of the physical event. An elite security grid was compromised without triggering a single early warning alarm. This timeline, reconstructed from fragmented accounts, shows a specific four-step structure. Step 1. Entry. An intruder utilized a low-visibility service entrance. No locks were forced, and no electronic alarms were tripped. Step 2. Movement. Internal navigation was calm and deliberate, suggesting a prior knowledge of the building's layout. Step 3. The trigger. At 8:40 p.m., lighting shifts and system failures forced an immediate collapse of attention. Step 4. Reaction. Security protocols shifted immediately to evacuation rather than the engagement of an active threat. The sequence highlights a specific pattern. The perpetrator bypassed opportunities for direct confrontation or widespread panic in favor of a synchronized, temporary blackout. In the days following, the name Cole Thomas began circulating online. He was described as a lone actor, a teacher who had managed the breach on his own. However, a random individual would typically lack the awareness of security blind spots and internal timing required to navigate this specific environment. There is currently no verified identity for a Cole Thomas, no confirmed background, and no official attribution linking that name to the event. The event relies on what security professionals call a known gap exploitation, walking through an unmonitored administrative blind spot. This requires a level of confidence usually seen in those with internal access. Cole Thomas remains an unverified label, a name used to fill the gap left by an unidentified perpetrator. To understand why this occurred, we have to look at the immediate sociological outcomes. The aftermath created three distinct shifts: media cycle dominance, national security escalation, and public narrative impact. The outcome, intended or not, demonstrated access. It signaled that elite, heavily fortified events are vulnerable to a specific type of entry. While false flag theories have emerged, there is no evidence of staging. These theories gain traction primarily because public trust in official accounts has declined. The discussion has shifted from the physical details of the event to a debate over who benefits from it. The psychological impact of the breach has outlasted the physical disruption. The physical breach was brief, yet the resulting ambiguity continues to affect public discourse. We are left with two possibilities: a real attacker whose identity remains unknown, or a Cole Thomas persona created to explain a system failure. The event highlights a specific vulnerability in high-security protocols. It leaves a public record of a moment when institutional defenses failed to stop an intruder. At 8:40 p.m., certainty disappeared. In modern crises, the objective truth often matters less than what people are willing to believe.